Welcome back to my H1Z1 survival mode tutorial. It's moving day today. I've actually got a lot of the parts already built, but one piece I need my workbench for. Obviously, a foundation isn't going to be much use by itself, so you need some sort of shelter set on top of it. So I've got the materials for a large one here, but you do need this workbench to make it. Pretty much anything that uses metal sheets and pipes requires a workbench. It's not 100%, but generally. Okay, large shelter. There's the gate. Get the rest of those pieces and let's get this built, or at least started. Don't need this extra wood right now. Okay. All right. Where to place it. It's generally a good idea to have your base placed close to, if not on the absolute top of some nearby hill. And the reason for that is, let's say if I were to build it down where that bridge is, well, I'd be able to see over the walls from this hill here, and that would actually reduce the protection that my base gives me. So this hill right here, there's a hill higher than it, but it's way over there, so they're probably not going to be able to get a good angle to shoot down inside of it. So this spot right here seems pretty good. And then I figure we'll face it out this way over my kingdom. Yep, this is my kingdom. I've claimed it. Alright. So, first step is to actually place the foundation. So let's see what we've got here. Alright, that looks good to me. If you don't like where it's placed, you do have a little bit of time to undo the placement. Just walk up to it and use it. And then it goes back into your inventory. Okay. Right there. Now, obviously there's no way up onto it unless you just get a really lucky jump or you're kind of against the edge of a hill and you can use it to boost you up. That's what this ramp is for. There's ramps. There's also stairways that don't come out as far. Most people just use ramps. But before I do that, I want a bigger place, so I'm going to put this foundation on the side. You can put a foundation on each side. It expands it out. It snaps in just like a door snaps. You can't place it just anywhere. It has to be placed onto a foundation. So if we click there, bam, it's placed. Now we can put a ramp onto that. There we go. Our ramp. Climb up it. Here we go. So this will be the view from our front porch, as it were. We've got view of the road so we can see if anybody's driving around on us. And our kingdom. Alright. So I've got another expansion that I want to put on this side. Do that real quick. foundation out on that side. Of course, anybody could roll up here right now. So what I'm going to do is place a gate over my ramp. Gates will snap onto any portion of your shelter. So let's snap it to where our ramp is. There we go. Open that. We can set a password on it. Good old 1, 2, 3, 4, A, B, C, D. Okay. And here is where I'm going to place that large shelter. I'm just placing it there because that's where I like to place it. There's nothing really special about this spot. As you can see, it takes up 2 squares of the foundation. The foundation is 9 squares. Each expansion adds 3 squares out on a specific side. So 9 plus 12 if you put a foundation expansion on every side. It's going to give you 21 total squares to work with. So let me get this placed. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. I don't have a door here. So I'll undo that placement. And it's kind of hard to see, but there is a ghost of a door here. I actually have trouble seeing it a lot of times, but that's why they have the option to let you undo the placement. Rotating the mouse stick, or the mouse wheel, wow, will let you change its positioning, and you can even make it where it hangs off the side. Some base designs to maximize space will have their large shelters hanging off. I'm not a huge fan of it just because of the looks, but it technically does give you some defensive benefits. Let's place it right here. And there's our doorway. So look at this. Our shelter was probably that size, so one square. We've doubled our space again, and we've got all this extra space to work with. So that's pretty awesome. Now, the problem is, well, somebody could just jump along the side there. They don't have to actually go in our gate. Well, that's what walls are for. So if we go over here, let's have a look at our supplies and see what we can build. Problem is, we've used all of our metal sheets. And if we look at metal walls, there are 4 sheets apiece. So as you can see, these bases can require a lot of metal. Now, I'm out of sheets, but I do have a few scrap metal. So let's see what we can do there. Take all the scrap metal. Alright. Got the lighter. Got our charcoal. Okay. There we go. 2 metal walls. Now, just like the gate where it would do the snap-on, walls will do the same. So we place it, and it snaps in. So we want one on that side. And one on this side. And voila! We're still really open. So on a PvP server, you know, we definitely don't want to just lounge out here. You know, no taking in the scenery or anything like that. Because as soon as we do that, somebody off in the distance pop our head clean off. See ya. But it's at least a start. We've got it built. We've got it secure enough so we can go on from there. We can add more shelters. Before you put anything in there, you do want to get a door on here. The reason for that is, even though you can't get up here normally, if someone were to say drive a vehicle beside here, they could jump on the vehicle and then get up that way. And then everything you've worked so hard for that you've stashed in here would be lost. So let's make a metal door real quick. Alright, got that metal door made. Let's get it placed. Easy as that. For your foundation base, you do always want to use metal doors on your doors because they can withstand more damage. If someone on a PvP server were to attack your base, you want the best defense possible, and wood doors just are a lot weaker. So now that we've got that door on there, we've once again doubled our space. Of course, also, since we've moved again, we are not stocked. We don't have any furnishings for our new place, but we can take care of that next time. If this has been helpful, feel free to give me a thumbs up. It does help me out. You guys have a good one. I'll see you next time.